Hey, how are you? Welcome to day 185 of Lyndall's Luscious Limberings. Welcome back to the studio. Always lovely to see you. So today is core day, and yeah, I'm feeling like making it an active one. Let's just see how that goes. So I've got an announcement before we start with that. So as we've been going through this, the pledge from the start of this was to continue to do these sessions until we go back to Hogwarts. Now, as it happens, we are going back to Hogwarts next week for some, what I'm going to call pre-Quidditch season training, just a couple of days a week. So I am going to continue the sessions for the moment, but I will be dropping down to 4 days a week. So I will be still keeping the same 5-day pattern, but there'll just be a little bit of a hold in between the release of some of those sessions. So if you do feel like you want to have the 5-day schedule, just pop back and go to one of the corresponding ones in the incredible back catalogue that we have. If the pandemic wheels it, hopefully we should be back full-time in Hogwarts around mid-January. So what I'm going to do, we have our number 200 approaching. So it actually will work out quite perfectly that number 200 will arrive just before we head on back. So for the moment, we're planning to wrap up after session 200. But of course this is 2020 and anything can happen. So that's the provisional plan, and we'll just see how we go from there. There's also a chance that we may wrap up 200 and then come back a little bit later to start again with 201. So everything's on the table, but I just want to let you know that's where we're heading for the moment. All right, with that in mind, let's crack on with the core work session. You know the drill. Keep yourself safe. Do your own choice. It's all good. All right, for day 185, 3, 2, 1, go. And starting with feet relaxed on the ball of one foot, and we're going into a circle. I'm putting a nice knee bend in this because I just really want to get moving today, but you don't have to go quite so deep. And change. Using it as an opportunity to get everything moving, even though technically we feel like we're just moving the ankle. No, the whole leg. Yes, even kind of up here a bit. Change. And if I'm starting to get a bit of a knee bend here, I'm also just tickling the calf to wake up and change direction. Good, stepping out wide. And we're gonna go straight into the hips. But let's not be too enthusiastic yet because we haven't done too much other stuff. Just wanna loosen things up. So while you're doing this, really get that feeling that the coccyx is being dragged down. So the jiggling motion helps it to lengthen out. Don't have to have too much of a knee bend here, but lengthen out through the small of the back and forwards and back. Now the flexors might be a little bit tight, residual from the other day. So again, we're just going to indulge in a bit of time here and really send your awareness into that area at the front of the hips. And think about it releasing as we're doing this movement. Now we're going to slow it down. Curve under, then release. So don't put tension in the backwards movement, but we can have a little bit of a curve under here, start to get the core engaged. And then really just release as you go backwards. Good. All right, we're going to go into circles. If you're feeling a bit more secure, you can bend the knees a little bit more, but I'll leave it up to you. And change direction. Lovely, coming up. I'm just going to swing the arms and move the legs. Marching on the spot, but lift up tall through the body. Try and put down the foot in the same position each time. So even though we're starting to bring up that knee higher and higher, don't crunch through the upper body. Lift up out of the hips, lifting tall through the body. Good, stepping wide and circle with a knee bend. So hopefully the legs should be already feeling a bit more open. Step wide, keep going. Now, as you bend the knees, don't let them rock forwards over the toes. You're bending backwards like you're trying to sit on a stool behind you. Bring them in again, going forwards. And going wide. Really think about broadening across the small of the back each time you do that knee bend. Good. And chicken backstroke. Just light. So particularly when we're doing these more sort of engaged movements here, when we haven't done heaps of other warming up yet, keep them light. So we're just using this as a chance to energize the body, mobilize through the joints, get the soft tissues happy, going forwards. Lovely, bringing the legs in, hands on the knees and circle. Keep them digging little circles. You may have noticed we're going for fast and light to start with today. And change direction. I do have the door open today, which I may regret because, you know, Melbourne is hay fever capital. Good. Downhill skiing. Good. Coming up. And kick it out. Kick right from the hips, but I am going knee then foot. Just don't over extend it. Good. Same arm goes out. And flick that arm right from the center of the spine. Take everything out sideways, keep it low. Good, all right, swinging arms with the knee bend. Bit more energy now compared to how we were doing it before. Still keep it light though as you get to the upper ranges of the movement. And step wide, keep going. Use this every time you bend to think that all the tension is dropping out of the body. Okay, we're going to go double time with bent arms. Now, even though they're bent, don't clench them. And I'm just bouncing a little bit on the balls of the feet with the knees bent. And take it out wide. Keep it light. Go a little bit lower. Good. One leg in front. Push off the ball of the front foot and let that swing the back arm around. The arm backwards. And go forwards. Now I'm pushing off the heel of the front foot, heel of the back foot. Ah, clarity. So try and use the momentum of the push to be what sends the arm around, rather than the arm trying to crank itself around. Good. Changing feet. Ball of the front foot. Make sure the knee and the toe are both pointing straight ahead. Otherwise you'll cause a little bit of undue pressure to the collateral ligaments of the knee. We don't want that. And change, pushing through the heel. 6, 7, 8. One more. Good. And just flossing through the spine. Good, step a little wider, go again. Keep the weight in the center, let the arms be floppy. Good, put the weight in the ball of one foot. Stay low, circle. Try not to put it down. 3, lifting up. Oh. So you're gonna have to use both alignment and engagement to hold the balance here. Change direction. So the weight's in the ball of this foot, this knee is bent as much as I can manage to, while I'm still getting this circling around. Don't crunch over, it won't help you. Oh, I went crooked. Changing legs. hips are totally clicking. To be fair, they've always done that. That's just not age. And change. Lift up tall. Let the chin be slightly tucked. Good. Stepping wide and go forwards and back. Moving through the spine. Okay, we're going to do this double time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So move the spine, let the muscles be relaxed. Good. Arms are going to go up and through. Use that knee bend, so the push the floor away from you. That's what sends the arms up. You can get a bit more of a knee bend now. Drive, really drive up. Get a little bit lower each time we go down. Good. Gonna go wide. Bend the knees, slide across. Knee, not further than the toe here. Keep the body low, like a typewriter. And double time. 2, 3. I'm not bending, I'm not breaking the line here. I'm going in a straight line from the outside blade of the foot to the tip of the hands. But now I'm going to stay here and go 1 and 2, 3. Make sure that the knee isn't going out further than the toe. Changing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. We're going to go for a group of 4. It's waiting for the music. It's going to be faster. 1, 2, 3. Change. 1, 2, 3, and change. 1, 2. Really drive through the heel of the foot to change over. Good, and swing. One more set. And into push. Good, coming into the center, rolling down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, back up. And down again. Bend the knees. Back up for 8. And down again. Bend the knees. Down and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good, into swinging. Change this into a figure of 8. You can either have the arms straight or leave them at the elbows. Change direction of the figure of 8 or infinity sign. Good, sink the butt, bring the hands forward. Just stay here so that we can drain the blood out of the head. While we're here, let's do some ringing. 2, 3, 4, 5. You love it. One more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Go back up. Pop out one hip then the other. Good. From here we're going to do our windmills. So with the arms straight. 1, 2. One more set. One more set, but this time with bent arms, and get a bit more of a twist if you feel like you can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Into the center, bend the knees, rolling up through the spine. Good. All right. One leg to the side, and don't put it down. 2, 3. Now with the arm coming down, 1. Oh, that feels different, doesn't it? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Now we're going to turn this into a crunch. 1, 2, 3, woohoo, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Changing over. Just starting with the arm up. 1. Just going to go through the music for a little bit. 3, 4. Okay, with the arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. And then pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Step wide. And we're going to go straight into our sideways steps. Okay, into a TikTok. So we're just going to go 1, 2, 3. Keep the weight in the center though. 5, 6, 7. Good. Reaching out. 8. Hold it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Relax. Rolling up. Good. Take yourself just side on. Stretching out. And we're going to do our tucks here. So 1. Really squeeze it through. 2. Try and get that knee all the way to your shoulders. But don't crunch the body to achieve it. 6, 7. Going to stay on this leg. Now we're going to crunch down. So you can crunch the chin towards the leg. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. Good. Just roll out through the back. Here we go again. So start off without the crunch. Just keep the body straight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Now we're going to start to crunch in. So crunch forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Just roll out through the back. Feel that one, don't we? Roll down through the spine. Popping out one hip than the other. And we're just going to use the hands to creep over. One more step. Good. From here, just turn yourself side on. And a stretch. And open and close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Changing legs over. And open and close the front leg. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Good. Holding into a plank. Oblique twists. One more step. Good. From here, we're going to step in. Other leg. And step in. Really pull that belly button into the spine. Good. Stay up. Adding in an outward step. So out
Then step in with the same leg. And then another leg out, step in. Make sure the hips are high, stepping out. And in. Stepping out. And in. Stay up, oblique twist. Yay! Good, stay up, leg to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, change legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From here, picking up into a down dog and just walk through. Well done. Take it across the body. Good, back into a plank. We're going to do our toe reaches. So we're going to go up, or toe taps. 2, lift the butt high. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. All right, coming down onto a low plank and oblique twist here. Good. From here, lowering down and up. If this is too intense, put the knees down. Otherwise, we're working through the shoulder blades. Good, knees down. Into child's pose. Amazing, rolling onto your backs. Good, all right, so legs are gonna go down, 2, 3, 4, kick, then up. Okay, here we go. So make sure that you're pushing the small of the back into the floor, bursting the imaginary balloon, and up. That's just to do the music. We're just going to go out and in. Down, 2, 3, 4. So if you feel the back coming off the ground, then don't drop the legs that far. All right, let's take the shoulders off the ground. Now we're going to go up. Then as we do our out and in, we crunch. Good again. Down, 2, 3, 4, kick. 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4, crunch, and in. How fun is this? Down, 2, 3, 4, kick, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4. Let's do a couple more of these. Down, 2, 3, 4, kick, 2, 3, 4, up, 2. Last ones. Down, 2, 3, 4, kick, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4. Stay here. Let's keep on doing V crunches, straddle crunches. And if you want to, just don't put those shoulder blades down in between each one. Good, knees straight into tabletop and switch. So again, either if you're feeling that the belly is drawing into the center, or that you have an imaginary balloon under the small of the back and you're bursting it into the floor. One more set. If you want to, just bring the arms out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just rest for a sec. Wiggle out. Okay, we're going to do one of my favorite ones, which is the single crunch. So one leg up, 2, 3. You do 8 of these. 5, 6, 7. Good. Now this leg goes out and it's a single arm crunch. 2. Keep the shoulders off the ground if you want to increase the workload. Good. The next extension is to keep this leg straight. Good, changing legs over. So just start by a normal crunch. Now make sure you're taking it through the belly and not through the neck. Good, and a single crunch. Good, legs straight. Good, putting the legs straight up. And we're going to do 8 reaches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 8 alternate arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good, legs down, wiggle out. Bring the knees in circle. You've done super well. Almost done. Alright, lying on the ground, I'm going to go into tuck snaps. So if this is too intense, make them standard crunches. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Bring the legs down. Keep them in a 90 degree. We're going to do a reverse crunch. So we're going to go up, 2. Now if you want to, we can put a little pop on this. So we're going to go tuck and down. But keep the legs bent as you go down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're almost done. Come up into a bucket and alternate the hands. If you want, you can put the feet down. Good. Onto your all fours. Rolling up. Roll through the spine. And let's open up through the shoulders. Good. Walking through the chest. And into our swings. Really stretching up through the belly. Good stuff. Reaching up and rolling through the spine. Just hang over. So it wasn't that bad. Not quite done with stretching though. Want to do one more thing, otherwise it's not quite core day. Our sideways plank pressures coming up into the side. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good, changing sides. Yes, for those of you in my playlist, we have reached the quiet music. Apologies. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good, rolling onto all fours. And into some cat cows, so reaching up. And back down. And up. Good, level off. And circling round to the left hand side. 1, Lovely, and changing directions. Noisy chunks. Beautiful, popping one leg up. And we're just going to go twist. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. And just hold for a sec and send the other arm out behind you. Like you're trying to draw a bow and arrow behind you. Good. Come back to center. And just tuck the pelvis underneath. Reaching up and stretch over the leg that's forwards. Deep breath to come up. Take this front leg forwards, stretch out. Hands down, toe under the back and stretch out again, lengthening from your heel to the top of the head. And kneel down, sit back to stretch out the back of the leg. Good, use the breath to come up and turn yourself around for the other leg. And again, twisting over the front leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good, and then send that back arm out behind, like you're drawing a bow and arrow. Good, back in, and just tuck pelvis under. Good, and then step forward, just stretching out. It wasn't actually that bad, was it, today? Yeah, it wasn't that active actually. Maybe we're just getting fitter. Feel free to do more after this session. And sit back. Good, then take yourself to the center and just into a wide squat. Elbows and knees stretching out both of the inner thighs and the small of the back. Pulling the belly button into the spine to help that stretch in the small of the back. Lengthen through the top of the head, don't tuck the chin forwards. Good, put those hands down and turn yourself around into a down dog. If you want, you can go down just to get the alignment. And just settle down for a stretch there. Lifting up the butt towards the ceiling and try and put those thighs, the backs of the thighs on the walls behind you. Just breathing through the stretch, drawing the shoulder blades together. And just float one leg up, just like it's having a nice yawn. And if you're feeling secure, you can bend the knee and open up through the flexor. And back in. Just walk through the feet for a sec. And then same again on the leg. Stretch the leg up. And bending out, opening up through the flexor. And back in, just walking through. And settle down for one last stretch here. Bend the knees, walking the feet in. Just hang over. And wrap your hands around your chest, give yourself a nice hug. Breathe deep into the back. Just a couple of times. Good, and then give the head just gentle nods. Let it try and release any tension that was developed. You can still shake it around a bit as well. Working out through the shoulders. Straighten the backs of the legs until you find a stretch. Sending the butt bones towards the ceiling and the thighs towards the wall behind you. And then bend, rolling up through the spine. Nice and gentle with the head rising. Let's find ourselves a friendly door frame or window frame. Stretching out sideways.
Other side. And then just to finish, tucking the leg under for a quad stretch, roll that pelvis forward, lifting up tall through the head, lengthening through the body here. Good stuff. Just bring that forwards and hug into the chest. Keep the weight in the ball of the foot on the ground. And yeah, I'm adding more stuff. I might actually crack 40 minutes today, you never know. Good, all right, last leg. Ah, a lot of puns. Good. Again, make sure you're not arching through the spine for this. And bringing the leg forwards. Oh, seriously, balance. I'm on the crooked part of the floor again. And bring that leg up. Well, it's the weekend again, folks. Wow, I don't know how that happened. So I hope you have a great weekend. And I will see, there will be one out on Monday. The day that we miss will be, why can't I work this out? There'll be one on Monday. I think it's Tuesday's one that we'll miss. Yes. And then everything else should be fine after that. Oh, I might send a post out about that. We'll see how we go. Anyways, hey, have a fantastic weekend. Thank you for joining me once again. Well done. Must be getting pretty bloody fit by now. And I look forward to seeing you next week. In the meantime, please be kind to yourself and be kind to others.